I was gonna go to the cinema last night and watch Borderlands with our mate.
Yeah.
And I was kind of semi-excited for it. But I ended up not going because, I hate to say this because I don't like being influenced by reviews
and other people.
But I didn't go and see it just because I saw some of the news that came out about the first kind of receptions of it, and it just put me off. I was just like, I'll go later.
What were the receptions of it?
So, Borderlands is essentially. I just want to double check this before I give out the wrong kind of message. But I think Forbes have yesterday Forbes released this news article. The Borderlands movie debuts with 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
You have to go and see the movie if it's like that.
I know.
You have to.
I know. So it's got.
Yeah, but how many reviews has it got?
Let's have a look at the moment. I want to check Rotten Tomatoes now. But obviously, this is directed by Eli Roth.
Who did?
You know Eli Roth. He's done kind of horror films. Wasn't he in with Tarantino for a bit? He directed that horror film that I really want to see from last year that I didn't, called Thanksgiving. But he was
I saw Thanksgiving.
He was in Inglourious Bastards as Sergeant Donnie.
Okay.
Because he did Hostel.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Hostel, I've heard, is a brutal film.
We're going to watch on the channel at one point.
Yeah.
He's done.
So he directed Borderlands.
He's directed Borderlands. He did The House with a Clock in Its Walls, which was a kids' film.
Oh.
The Green Inferno, which was meant to be a bit like a cannibal kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, The Green Inferno.
That's it. He did the other Grindhouse film, didn't he? Was it called Planet Terror? That was in with Tarantino's Death Proof.
Green Inferno was kind of like inspired or relates to Cannibal Holocaust in a way, isn't it,
I think it was very much in that vein. A Cabin Fever remake. Hostel Part 2.
Interesting.
So he's done a lot of horror, but he's weirdly done a couple of...
Now, for those of you guys that don't know what Borderlands is, it's obviously a new movie, but it's based off of a video game that I never played, but you played, didn't you?
And I actually quite like the world and the aesthetic that it was in. And actually, the trailer, when I first watched it,
it looked promising.
Good. It looked promising.
I thought it was going to be like
the aesthetic down.
I thought it was going to be like a... something that goes under the radar, but it's actually very good.
Do you know what it looked like it would be for me? Did you see the Dungeons and Dragons film with Chris Pine?
I did. I think I can't remember if I finished watching it, but I remember sitting down and watching it. I actually
rated that film, and I really want them to make a sequel to it. But it looked like for me it'd be in that sort of vein. But this has Cate Blanchett, Jamie Lee Curtis, Kevin Hart, Ariana Greenblatt, Florian Munteanu, and obviously Jack Black's doing the voice of Claptrap, who's like the famous robot from Borderlands. Yeah. And I was like, it's a stacked cast.
Yeah.
Jack Black's doing blooming everything these days, video games, and did Mario, he's doing a Minecraft movie with Jason Momoa. And
to be fair, video game adaptations recently have been doing really well. They've actually been churning out some good gems.
With
Fallout, you had The Last of Us TV show.
There's a rumour that because Halo hasn't done very well, the studio's shipping it around to sell to other people, and apparently Christopher Nolan wants to buy it for his production kind of company and carry it on.
That would be interesting.
I never obviously not direct.
I never watched Halo. I've seen a couple of clips, and aesthetically it looks on point, but the story is apparently
he takes his helmet off in the first episode, which is a bit
off-brand for the character. Off-brand, but apparently the season 2 was a much better improvement over season 1, and it's actually worth a watch.
I'll probably check it out, but let's go back to Borderlands for a sec. It's currently at 6%.
How many reviews?
6% critics with 66 reviews.
That's really
bad. That's outrageously bad.
That's really bad.
Audience score still it's still got the little tipped over popcorn bucket, but it's at 48%,
which is still
so
bad.
For audience that would say that it's a take. I mean,
the audience have gone to see this film are probably fans of the game, so it's make or break it, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. I mean, I think this film is a 12, I think, or PG-13 in America, which is probably a bad choice for that franchise because
it's a 15
game and it's got lots of blood and violence.
But it's very much comic booky style violence, isn't it? It's not,
but Deadpool in tone, I would say.
Really, that brutal.
Yeah,
Deadpool is quite brutal and crude.
Yeah, well, it's a 15. And definitely Borderlands is set in that universe. Is kind of a 15.
Do you think you will go and see it
I'll
eventually?
probably go and see it because it's my sort of...
At the cinema,
I
or
like
would you wait
sci-fi.
for it to come out?
I'll probably go.